I want to introduce my people here, and they will introduce themselves from the KESA. This is Kenya South Africa Chamber of Business. Yeah. They are the people who are taking us to South Africa, and will be explaining why. But so far, we will be representing Kenya under the category of arts and culture, among other SMEs that will go with us. We have 20 SMEs that were able to be nominated from Kenya, from different businesses, and I will also be joining other 20 SMEs from South Africa. So I'll want these people to introduce themselves and say a bit about KESA.
Thank you very much, Mr. Terence. It's an honor working with you.
Asante sana.
And we're really appreciating the work you're doing, especially in the entertainment space for Kenya. And that is why, our people saw it fit that you represent us in the arts and culture
Asante sana.
Sector. But like you said, we are the Kenya South Africa Chamber of Business, and we are a chamber, like KNCCI, the national chamber. But us, we focus on businesses between Kenya and South Africa. So it's strictly businesses that have interest in both countries. And us, we have gone a step further and focused on SMEs, because we realize that a lot of SMEs, they have good products, but they don't know which avenues to go to so that they can be known, so that they can get their products out there. So we are there to support such SMEs, and if you're one out there, please reach out, and we'll be very happy to talk to you. Yes? So I'm joined by my colleague. She's from South Africa. She came just purposefully so that we can tie down some few things before our upcoming expo this month. So she will also introduce herself.
You haven't introduced yourself.
Yeah, you didn't. I said I didn't introduce myself.
No.
Oh, my name is
Elias.
Elias, and I'm the head of the Secretariat Kenya office for the chamber. Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sir Terence. Hi, guys. My name is Bepilo Monto, and I am the Director of Communications and Media for the Kenya South Africa Chamber of Business. So I would like to say thank you so much to Sir Terence and Madam as well, because having this partnership, especially from their side, being influencers, has literally, created a lot of awareness for this chamber. As Sir Elias has mentioned, we want to make sure that we create a very conducive ecosystem, especially financially, for SMEs. The chamber aims to be, I would say, the middleman to matchmaking, right? We want to make sure that SMEs feel comfortable, that Kenyan SMEs, if they feel that they have products that they want to share with South Africa, we create a market that's conducive, and also making sure that trading is done securely so. So we just want to make sure that there isn't that perception of if you're trading, right, within the South African market, we want to make sure that you feel very comfortable. And also in terms of your balance sheet as well as an SME, that if you're in South Africa, that we've created that market for you as well. Is there a market for your company? Is there a market for your product? Is there a market for your services that you're doing? So that's what KESA is all about. We aim to do that. So thank you so much for coming through. Really appreciate it.
Asante. Madam, you have something to say?
My name is Millie Chebi, and I am a content creator, an influencer, and a YouTuber, and I'm so happy to be a part of KESA. Really excited that I will be going to South Africa. I can't wait to actually meet the small business in South Africa and see what different they do that we can borrow a leaf from. I'm planning to start something, a small business, so I'm purposefully going there to just borrow a leaf from the people in South Africa and the small businesses in South Africa. Really happy to be partnering with you, and we are honored to be representing Kenya this 2021 Expo.
Yeah. So thank you so much. With the space that we are in right now in content creation, we are trying so much to see how do we make business out of our art. and there are so many channels that we can make something to keep supporting our talent and to keep supporting our production. So that's why we are really honored to be part of this Kesa Expo 2021, to meet other business people, tujue wanafanya aje in South Africa and how can we do business as artists through Kesa with South Africans. So there is so much that I believe Kesa has prepared for us in Joburg.
Definitely.
And we are so excited. We're going to represent you the best way we can and see we create a bridge for other artists and content creators, in that it may be very easy for you as an artist. If you want to do something in South Africa through Kesa, it becomes easy because most of us don't have the know-how, don't have a link of going beyond probably our borders. And now when you have Kesa, we have to take advantage of that and make sure that Kenya is well represented. So we will open up for questions. Mutulize chochote.
So basically, it's just getting the links. I know when we are here, we don't know anyone in South Africa. You just begin to feel like your mind is just blank. But when you land there, you'll have someone. You'll see which content creator suits which space. Like I cook. I can't wait to meet one of the biggest cooks, YouTubers who actually vlog with food, and just collabo so that it can open to other guys, and I can connect them so that they can collaborate. Most of the time we collaborate among ourselves.
Yeah,
it's so
locally.
easy. You can actually do a YouTube video with someone who's in South Africa, who's in Nigeria, and make amazing content with them. So basically it's just going to get links.
And to just touch base on what Ma'am mentioned, is that what we're doing, especially looking at the talent side of things, arts and culture, is that Kenyans consume a lot of South African content. But now it's an opportunity to actually open up the Kenyan content to South Africans as well. Because with Sir Terence coming along, there's also content creators on our end that are in the comedic space as well that he's going to be collabing with as well. So the matchmaking happens that way, where we're able to actually, he gets to come and actually experience the South African culture, but he's able to actually create content with his own twist to it, to actually make sure that you guys are more educated on what's happening on South Africa in terms of that platform.
Another question to you. Terence Creative is one of the famous creatives in Kenya, just like his name.
Yes.
I just wanted to know, why did you go for him and not another content creator?
So the reason why we went with Terence Creative, so the first thing in terms of perception, right? The Kenya Chamber, like the Kenya South Africa Chamber of Business, first thing that comes to your mind is what? Business. Very stringent, very strict, right? So bringing somebody along that has the comedic side of it also touches base that there is business to be made in the arts and culture space. Hence why we went with him, and the fact that he's actually created beautiful content, number one, and number two is the fact that he's got so many followers that we wanted to make sure he's the right person to create a catalyst of awareness for the chamber. So we just believe that it was really a match made for us.
This question goes directly to Kesa. For those that will miss out to attend the Kesa Expo 2021, is there a chance for them to be part of the Expo? Are there plans for live streaming, Zooming?
Yeah. So in terms of the leadership discussions, we're actually looking at making it a hybrid session where you're able to either stream in, or what we're going to do is actually package the content and it will be available on our website. So we'll make sure that the learnings and the key I would say the outcomes of the leadership discussions will be necessarily on our website. So if you want to participate, like I said, you'd be able to actually look at the different packages that are available on the website. Yeah.
Is it only for Kenyans or for South Africa?
So the initiative at this present moment, we're looking at Kenya and South Africa. In terms of participants, we are opening it up to the public, but our goal as a chamber is Kenya and South Africa right now.
So this question directly goes to you. I'm asking, have you maybe engaged any company that you want maybe to have a share in your company as Kesa?
Not necessarily shares, but what we've done is we've looked at partnerships rather than having a share in the chamber itself. So we would have, for instance, members, where we've got our membership packages, And if you want to be a KESA member, there is packages available. So it's annual packages. So they are renewed every single year. And by you becoming a member, we can able to actually initiate the matchmaking that I keep speaking about. Yeah.
So meaning you haven't seen any company that you directly want maybe to be part of your partnership in Kenya?
No, we have.
Maybe just to answer that, because speaking from a Kenyan point of view and the Kenyan aspect of the chamber, we actually have partners that are Kenyan companies, and we are in several networks, of course. So like when you hear us mentioning partners or sponsors, some are Kenyan companies and some are South African companies that are operating in Kenya. So we have identified companies. Some might not wish to be stated, but they are part of the chamber, because as a chamber we are a subscription-based organization. Even you as an SME, if you want, you can come and become a member, but we wouldn't necessarily put it out there that your company is a member unless you want us to do that. So we have the companies, yes, but we are not going to name them for their own reasons.
Yeah.
Yes. And also maybe just to add, and this is very clear, our chamber is open to membership for all SMEs.
Hata nyinyi.
You guys are SMEs, by
SMEs, and in as much as we're focusing between Kenya and South Africa, you see, being a member of the chamber, there's a whole list of benefits, like trainings, like events, like county events. You get access, you get invites to some of the country events, because we won't be doing Kenya, South Africa all year. This only happens once a year. But during the rest of the year, we have local events, we have local trainings, we have not only trainings, but also business focus, where we have like a crew just coming to your business, highlighting your business, and also showing people what kind of business you're doing. So we would really encourage you to check it out and see whether it's something that you would want to be part of, and hopefully we can make your business grow.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I think from our end as well, as much as we're doing the launch in South Africa, next year we'll be here in Kenya. So we'll have South African SMEs coming this side as well. So you will have the whole entire expedition happening like we actually did, or we're doing for South Africa as well. So the 2022 edition will be here, hosted in Kenya.
Amazing.
Any other question?
Any other question for KESA? So
You're good?
you are good. Sasa mnangoja ni nino? They are waiting for gossip now. Thank you so much. Let's give them gossip. Thank you so much. We don't want you to be here because what we are discussing